Hello, hello there, my crafty friends. It is Candy here from sweetstamper.com, and I am so happy to be with you here tonight. This is my weekly Thursday Facebook Live. I broadcast weekly at 7 p.m. Central Time, and I have fun things to share with you this week, as I do every week, or at least that's what I really endeavor to do. So I'm going to do a little bit of a recap from last week because I've been doing a giveaway each week. And my giveaway, I do the drawing for right before I come on. And I have a winner. Let me silence my notifications. And I've left some of my paperwork downstairs. But I think I can, let's see, where am I? Okay. So just to help you guys understand the way the drawings work, because this is a new feature I've been having, I post, whatever Facebook Live I'm doing, I share with you what the giveaway is going to be. And then I do a drawing from those who share. Now, when you share the video, you have to put in the comments that you shared. That's the only way we know that you shared. And then if you do that, you also have to be willing to give me your mailing address if you win. Because some of you, I don't know at all. And I actually, both the last giveaway and this one, are people that are new to my channel. So welcome. And if you would like to share the video, then your name will go in the drawing. So last week, I was giving away this Dots and Spots die. Super fun die. It's actually a $32 item, and it's one big die. And it's a lot of fun to work with. It's really hardy. And so I made this card off camera that I still am getting ready to make a blog post with. I've got it kind of in the hopper, as it were, but not totally finished. And then I made this one on camera to show you how you can use the dots and spots to go elegant. And then we did this one to show you how you can just go kind of playful and fun. And I mean, this is really classic, very classic Christmas colors, where this one is a little bit more, elegant, understated. They were both super fun, and people really kind of liked them equally, I would say. And so on this particular one last week, if you commented on that and said that you had shared the video, then you went into the drawing for this this die. Now, I did do the drawing, and let me see if I can find the lady's name. Where'd it go? It is, there it is. Karen Halterman is the one who won this die. So Karen, I don't think I have your address. You're going to need to message me that, but I will send you a private message. And Jennifer is my admin here, and she is the one who will be mailing that out to you sometime within the next 7 days, and you'll get email notification that it's on its way with tracking and all that good stuff. So that's the way the giveaways are going. Now today I'm giving away the Caroling My stamp set. So that is what the drawing, well, I'm not giving it away today. Sorry. Let me be clear. This is the giveaway for this week's video. I'm trying to get down all the lingo on this. This is a new thing, and I'm trying to find my feet with it, but I think it's been super popular. You guys are having a really good response, meaning you're telling me that you like this. So this is a new feature for me, and I'm digging it. I think you guys are digging it, and I'm giving away something really different each week. So I think the first week I gave away a set of, like a free class, a set of projects and PDF, and then I think I might have given away another stamp set, and then last week my giveaway was the die, and this week it's another stamp set. Now, Caroling Mice, let me tell you, this is a super cute stamp set. And This is, you can do really cute, adorable cards, and I have a great one I could share with you, except I can't lay my hands to it. I'm keeping it real, people, with you always. I will always be transparent with you. I'm leaving tomorrow for on stage, and my studio's upside down with several classes heading out the door, and yeah, this is just the way I live life. But this is one of the cards that I had done in a Christmas card class. This was an in-person Christmas card class, and I'm just showing you how you can take the individual stamps here. You know, you don't have to put them all together. I love, love, love this light pose. To me, this reminds me of The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe, one of my all-time favorite storybooks. And so you can go elegant, which is, you know, no surprise. I like to go elegant. So you can even go elegant with caroling mice. But there's some really cute designs with this too. And you typically, well, you always, in order to get this stamp set, you have to place a $150 order because it is a host-only stamp set. So this is host-only in the holiday book, and I'm giving it away for free for anybody. Well, anybody who shares gets in the drawing for it. Okay, so that's the first order of business. And once again, let me just announce that Karen Halterman is the one who won this particular die. Okay, now let's get on to today's projects. And I am featuring this gorgeous, gorgeous new, now I think I've already featured this once, but there's just so much to love with this, and I just felt like I needed to do it again. So this is kind of an interesting set of projects, well, products, because we have a bundle, and that will be in the spring catalog. So it's kind of a sneak peek. There's also a holiday-only, well, yeah, it is a holiday-only stamp set. This is only available through December. So this is what I'm going to want to kind of key in on today, I think. And also, oh, let me show you. I forgot to get them over here. Ay, ay, ay. Can I lay? Oh, here they are. These are really fun. We're going to use these tonight. So these are also only through December while supplies last. These are really pretty. These are flat, very flat. They're called adhesive swirls. I mean, they're super, super flat, but you can color them, and that's what we're going to do with them tonight. And then the paper is really a showstopper set of papers, and it is only available through December while supplies last. So I just wanted to do one more set of projects with this for you with the paper and everything, because I think today is the last day you could sign up for my card class. This is my twist class, and these are the projects. We were prepping this yesterday, and so you can still sign up for this. Today's the last day. I've got to close this out. This is one of my favorite fun folds because it's a great way to showcase designer series paper. So what I decided to do is, we were busy prepping this, and I love, love, love this piece of paper because you can color it, and that's what we're going to do tonight. We're going to color that paper. And the dies are just to die for, no pun intended, but they really are amazing. Now, I do have my friend Jeanette, who helps me on Tuesdays. She helped me put this together. Oopsie, here we go. Or maybe this was Pat. I can't remember who helped me with this. But this just shows you all of the die cuts. So you have dies that do some amazing things. And again, this will be in the spring catalog. So, you know, you have a little bit of time on this. It is a bundle, and so that means that when you purchase the bundle with Stampin' Up! And you get the stamps and the dies, it's 10% off the two products together. So that's a really nice set of, that's a really nice savings. Now, I do think that the greetings in this are outstanding. Love, love, love the font. Well, then they took that and went this way. And I love, love, love this font. And I love the fact that you have these two little guys. These two are kind of small, and then you have these four big ones. So I wanted to kind of do some stuff with that tonight, using the leftovers from when we were prepping for class. Now, let me show you. This is also another little project that I made. This is actually a little gift card holder. And my Cards with a Twist is available as a class. You can also get it as a club. And when you do my Twist Club, then you are basically signing up for a subscription and you automatically get the class every month. It's $39 shipped. You get all of the PDF tutorials, you get all of the projects prepped, you get the products, which in this case is a half a pack of the paper, a roll of this ribbon, and the pearls. So when you're a club member, you get premium pricing and you also get a little something extra. So I'm giving this little, it's already made for you. So I'm putting this little, this little, gift card holder in the package with all my club members. So this is just another way to showcase this gorgeous paper. Here's the die that's a part of the dies here. Love, love, love. Oh, we didn't put that one on here. Ah, interesting. We missed one. It's this die right here. That die right there, I love. And then it's the Little Merry Christmas. That Little Merry Christmas, I love, and I've used it a lot. So let me show you one more thing, and then we're going to stamp. Because I've got all these bits and pieces that were left over, and I thought, you know what? Let's just make something with these. I used this. This is the rose gold paper. It's in the annual catalog, and I think it's easily overlooked, and I really love it. Look how pretty it looks with all the purples. Now, when you get the rose gold paper, you get the super shiny and you also get the matte, and I think they're equally beautiful. So let's see, this one, some of these may not, yeah, they'll pick out. When I did, let me show you the difference. So on these, I did the super shiny frame, but look at it here in the matte frame. It's just softer. And I think that this color, it's called rose gold. It's kind of a chameleon. It looks really good with pinks. It looks really good with oranges. So to me, it's like petal pink, which y'all know is my all-time favorite Stampin' Up! Color. Okay. I haven't even welcomed anybody here, so I'm going to take just a second and sit. So welcome to Margaret. Thank y'all for sharing. And Kay, welcome, welcome. And Pauline and Kathy and Elizabeth and Teresa, Diane, Teresa. Yikes, we got lots of folks here. Jolene coming from Anoka, Minnesota. I bet it's cold where you are. So some of y'all have already shared, and I really appreciate that. So these are all leftover bits from prepping. But before I go there, which I'm going in just a second, I did want to just kind of give you a sneak peek of something that I'm working on and trying really hard to release for tomorrow. Hey, Laura, I'm glad you're here. So I wanted to do something with this framed and festive stamp set. So I'm doing a little gifts class, and I'm using these. So I've got a set of 4 little love notes, or you can use these. They all have envelopes with gifts. So I've got that ready. This is part of the class. Then I have 2 of these little boxes here. So you get everything to make these. And what I love about these boxes is you don't have to, break into the ribbons and everything. So I'm featuring the candy cane bundle as well as this stamp set. And then I've got some cute little tags here. And then I've also got a box of cards here. And this showcases, again, that candy cane. This is the framed and festive greeting stamp set along with the candy canes. I think they're just kind of a match made in heaven. So I've got 4 cards in here, so a boxed set of cards for gift giving. So I'm finishing up. I've got a couple more projects for this class, and then that's going to go live hopefully tomorrow before I leave. But just kind of showing you a little bit more of what you can do with this awesome, awesome stamp set. Okay, now let's stamp. like I said, I don't think I'm going to use this tonight. I think I'm going to use this, and we're going to go with a purple Christmas card. So let's see what we can do. Helps if I have a block. I didn't have a block over here. So let me show you where I started and where we're going to go, because I haven't made this before. Usually I like to create live with you guys here. It's just kind of my jam. It's what makes me happy. It really works for me. So because this is kind of where I started tonight when I was gathering things for Facebook Live, and I thought this really does look like Petal Pink. I mean, look at that. It's really a good match, I think. So based on that, I went to my color coach, and y'all know I've linked this many times here on Facebook Live, or well, here on my Facebook page, and maybe I need to link it again. So these are things that Stampin' Up! Produces for us, and then I print them, and I like to put them on rings because it just works easier for me. I know some people just leave them as a sheet. Some people put them into a binder. But this works for me. So I use these a lot. So the Petal Pink, I'm kind of going with this. I landed on the Petal Pink with Blackberry Bliss because I wanted to do a purple Christmas card. So although it says Petal Pink goes with Blackberry Bliss, I want you to see that Petal Pink goes really well with Rich Razzleberry as well, because Blackberry Bliss and Rich Razzleberry are kind of like a darker and a lighter version of one another. And then we could also bring in Fresh Freesia, because you see how that's kind of like the trifecta of gorgeous purples. So we could even go with this. And I think that kind of might be where I land, because I think that kind of, to me, reminds me of, if I'm going to do a purple Christmas card, I usually like to do a light purple, because to me it's kind of like a little bit like snow. Now I'm going to try to see if this will work as well. Not totally sure it will. But if we bring this in here, and this in here, and this here, it just might. We'll see. And then maybe this here. We'll see. I'm just, like I said, I'm using bits and pieces that were left over from what I was doing. So what I'm going to do to tie this in, and I do love, this is Evening Evergreen and Soft Succulent. Let me grab some scrap paper. What's really cool about these little berries, and these are, I don't know, to me they look like, they almost look like mistletoe berries, but that's not really a mistletoe leaf. I think it's kind of a artsy blend. So this is light Fresh Freesia. So I could go with that, and that would look really good with my paper. If I go, hey Char from Wisconsin, I'm so glad you are here. And I could go with the dark Fresh Freesia. Let's see what that looks like. And then, oh, that's kind of nice too. Maybe let's go with the dark. Let's live dangerously. And I'm just going to use the brush tip, and I'm going to go right over the white. Now notice I put this underneath me because look how it's going to bleed through. The Designer Series paper is a lightweight paper, and it is definitely, your blend is going to bleed through it. But I think it's such a pretty look. Isn't that gorgeous? I love, love, love this piece of paper. And I really endeavor to not be a paper hoarder. Designer Series paper is my favorite thing to work with in conjunction with my stamps. Stamps are my favorite. But I love working with Designer Series papers. Now look how that just comes together. Oh, I think it's just effortless beauty. Now let's see what happens if we put this with it. Or we could just put this, we could even go this way. Well, let's just see. We could even go this way and just totally turn it around. We could also use some of these because they are just gorgeous. And let's see, which of these lovely sentiments shall I put? Oh, look. Oh, look. I think that might just do the trick right there. I mean, this we could just go super simple with this. I could also go this way. So, you know, for those of y'all who are new here, I love to design on camera and I love to get your feedback. So whether you like it with portrait or landscape, whether you like it vertical, horizontal, I love to hear your feedback. Some of my best ideas come from you guys. I could put a little, probably not the right color, excuse me. This might work. Now this would be amazing, but I would definitely need to, I would need to emboss that because I don't think you'd be able to see it. That would be kind of cool. And I will say, you know, I'm like I said, I'm going to always be honest with you guys. My dies are somewhere here in the studio and I can't find them. We were working with them yesterday. I was messaging my helper before I came on live and said, do you know where they landed? That's really pretty too. I don't know. That's kind of lush. That's pretty nifty. That would be pretty special. Okay, let's go back here. Let's go back to white. Maybe we'll make a couple of these. Soft, soft. That's going to tie in these. I think let's start with this one. And then maybe we'll make another one. So what I'm doing is I'm going to use razzleberry, rich razzleberry. I love this color because it is going to show up nice and dark as a contrast to the fresh freesia, but I don't want it as dark as rich razzleberry. Rich razzleberry is super, super dark. Oh, I'm a little bit crooked. Let's go the other way. Okay, so Margaret is liking my elements. Let's see, that's better. Okay, now I'm going to close up my ink pad because it's a little bit dangerous to have that open. Now that's coming along very nicely. And then, let's see, I could do this with a little bit of, I could do that with a little bit of twine. Now the other element that I have, a bunch of extras, is these little leaves are really cool too. Let's see. Oh, and I also have one of these. I'm kind of obsessed with these photo corners from the Fabulous Frames. Oh, now let's just see. Now this is the matte one. This is in the matte. So let's see what we can do here. We could go really trim. Let me grab a few more. Ooh, I think this might just be the ticket right here. I think we might just go with this. What do you think, ladies and gentlemen? Like that? What do you think? I'm kind of liking that. I don't even know that I need that. It might be distracting us. Do I want this over it? Maybe, just to kind of finish it off. Isn't that lovely? I think that might be just the ticket. It's just soft and pretty. What do we think? Do we like? Do we like? Let's see. I also have, let's see. Here's one. Could bring in the green and that. Is that too much dye? Too much die cut? Everybody's gone quiet on me while I'm thinking out loud. Oh, you know what? I think actually if I'm going to do all of that, I think I'm going to be better off going this way. Oh yeah, now we're cooking with gas. Here we go. And maybe then we can bring this up here. Okay, I think we have found where we're going to go. But I do need, I think, a little bit of twine or a little bit of ribbon. So, let's see. Let's see what we think here. I've got a couple of options here on the ribbon. To match the rose gold, this white with rose gold ribbon, I love, love, love this stuff. Again, one of those unsung heroes in the annual catalog. So we could go with that if we went this way, because it's a thick ribbon. Okay, so Corinne says I don't need the corner piece. I think you're right. It's too much. Okay. So Lisa says she likes it. Put the framed and festive stamps on your order. Exactly. It is such a neat stamp set. So this actually, just kind of on its own, it doesn't even need that much. That kind of is neat, just like that. I don't know. What do we think, ladies and gentlemen? I kind of like that. I think I might just go with that. Okay, let's start putting a few things down. One of the things I like to do with this ribbon, I like to just cut it end to end. It doesn't fray easily, and just stick it down with mini glue dots. It's a little bit thick to do like, you can do a knot. It's too thick to do bows with, but I really like it. Okay, let's see. Let's just go with this one, and then we're going to make another one, and we'll see which one we like the best. See, that's where you can see all of the, what do you call it? Where all the blends came through. You know what? I'm going to go this way. There we go. Because I want a lot of those purple berries showing through. Now, I am actually going to just put seal all the way down here, because it holds the ribbon really well. And then I'm just going to stick it down, and I'm going to press really well. And then I can just trim it to fit. And then I have that nice edge, and it's not overly bulky. Okay, so now I'm going to pop that up on dimensionals. So now this is coming together very nicely. Just a really soft color scheme. I love purple Christmas cards. I think that they evoke the softness and the beauty of the season, as far as like cold, as far as snow and ice and all those things that we associate with the holiday season. Even those of us in South Central Texas, where we get very little snow and ice, we still think we want snow on our Christmas cards. Okay, now I think, let's see, this little guy needs to be picked out. Let me get my, here we go. This is what I made right here. I think, yeah, I think this one is going to help tie in that pretty evergreen off to the side, so that, you know, I think when you have really strong contrast of colors, which I love in my card making, what you want to do is you want to have a balance so that it's not all in one area or another. Oh, let's see. Oh, now I kind of like that. And then we can bring in this over here. Yes, I like it. Now I'm going to live dangerously. No, I'm not. Let's see. I've got to get my very mucky silicone sheet. Now let me just show you, because this is mucky. You see all that dried glue on there? Now watch what happens. You see how that will just, it just comes right up. Once it's dry, it'll just kind of pull right up, and then you can just carry it off, wipe it off. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put just a tiny bit. Now Diane is telling me you like the paper and the berries colored. Yay! Snow and ice. Yes, you are up in far north Texas, and I did see that in the weather that y'all are predicted to get snow and ice. It's a little bit early for even North Texas. This is a bit early for snow and ice. So let's see now this, once I stick it down, I'm going to need to leave it. So let's go like that. Okay. And I know this is on dimensionals and this isn't. And let's see if we can do a little something here with this lovely little leaf like so. I love that one. And then let's do another leaf like so. I'm liking it. And then we're going to cover up the middle, and I'll show you how we're going to cover up the middle. Because normally I would put a little bit of ribbon or something there. I've already got ribbon here, so I don't know. To me, it would be maybe a little bit too much of a good thing. And I'm going to need to put, let's put a tiny bit of glue here. And then let's press it into place and leave it alone so it can dry. And while that's drying, let's see what happens if we put one of these right here to kind of mimic the berries. Now this is, let's just try and see what's going to happen. Here's dark blackberry bliss. Let's see what's going to happen with, ooh, that needs to be replaced. Look at that. That's a shaggy tip. Lord have mercy. But look what happens. Look how cool that looks. See, I like to be able to try things on camera because I like to try before I buy. And this way you can see what it looks like when you try it. So I'm going to try it for you. You know, that's going to bug me. Now, I may end up wrecking this, but we'll see. This is going to have to be trimmed. Yep, that's better. Now, if I put this little guy right there, you see how that blends? I do like it, but I think I'm going to have to put it somewhere else. Okay, that's going to go up there. I'm going to have some twine there. That's going to bug me. Let's see. Maybe a little bit of linen thread or probably white. Yep. A wee bit of white thread. That is going to do the trick, I do believe. Now, let's see. This was the dark one. I'm going to go with this and see what happens. Oh, that's so much better. Isn't that pretty? I think it's really cool looking. And I'm trying to kind of bring in that berry look. And now, have yourself a merry little Christmas. And you know what? Instead of doing a bow, let's just do let's just do a thick knot and see how that looks. Now, let's trim it down like so and like so, because you know we have like a little grouping. Oh yeah, I think you can do the twine with this ribbon. I think this looks pretty good. Probably not my all-time favorite design, but I think it's pretty nifty. I'm liking it. You know, when you have a bunch of leftover pieces, this is what you do. You play with them. Might be a little too much. I don't know. It needs something there. Let's try just a simple bow. Maybe that's too chunky because there's so much there. Now, Margaret's loving it. Yay. Thank you, Margaret. I'm needing a little bit of love here because I'm not too sure about this. I just kind of had some elements and wanted to kind of play with them. And sometimes it works great. And sometimes I'm like, yeah, that was not my best effort. So let's see how that looks. Oh, yeah, that's much better. That's much better. The other was just too thick. Now my twine is kind of doing, sometimes if you just take it and run your fingers on it, a couple of berries. Okay. So maybe put another 2 on there. I usually do 3s with my embellishments. I think you're right. Sometimes less is more and sometimes more is more. Sometimes you just need to add a little bit more. I think those little gold guys, those little gold swirls are gorgeous. But, you know, I wouldn't put gold on here because I've got all this rose gold and it would clash. So let's put this here. Oh, yeah, That's nice. Oh, I like it. I like it. Okay, let's see if we can do a couple more of these. Corinne suggested a couple more of the berries. So this is my dark Blackberry Bliss. My Blackberry Bliss blends definitely need to be replaced because the brush end is really shaggy. I mean, it looks like I took it to a class and somebody went to town with it. And that's what happens, you know, when you're doing a live class, sometimes people are new to a product and they kind of get a little carried away with it, and that's okay. That's part of what happens when we stamp with friends. Oh, I think you are very, very right. Oh, look, there we go. Right on top of that bow. And then let's do another one. Oh, Corinne, thank you for your suggestion. I think that was the perfect finishing touch. Lots of elements, lots of texture. I'm digging it. I think we did good, ladies and gentlemen. Now, I've got enough stuff here for one more, stuff here for a couple of different cards, but I wanted to go with one more, and let's use the frame. I wanted to do one with the frame, and I think we're going to use this pink, and let's see, I have some more, or I could use the bright pink. That's kind of cool. Maybe we're going to use that bright pink. And let's see about going here and here. Or maybe we're going to go here. Oh, that's pretty. Look at that, how that looks on that rich raspberry. Now, is that rich or what, ladies and gentlemen? Now, I had several white ovals. Now, where did I put them? Let me clean up my space here a little bit. I know if any of my helpers are watching, they're probably chuckling right now when I'm saying cleaning up my space. Now, this is where I thought this might come in handy. Or maybe not. Okay. I keep trying to add that. I added it to a lot of other things, and it turned out great. And we may or may not use that. We'll see whether we want to add it or not. Ah, here we go. This is what I need right here. So, I think we might just go this way. Okay, so what I think we're going to do this time is we are going to may this season be filled with peace and joy. And let's go ahead and stamp that because we know how that's going to look. And I'm going to bring in my raspberry ink once more. Everything's going to fall over because I've got so much stuff up here. Because I wanted to show you a lot of stuff tonight. I had a lot to share with you. Now, I used to do Facebook Live twice a week. Now that I'm only doing once a week, which is helping my schedule a lot. But I miss talking to you guys and I miss sharing with you, so I'm trying to do more of that on my blog. But it's not quite the same as having live interaction with you, which I really do enjoy. Okay, may this season be filled with peace and joy. Isn't that a great font? I think it's gorgeous. Haha, perfect. May this season, well, maybe, yeah, I think it's okay. Maybe it's not quite as perfect as I thought. I'm going to leave this open because I think what I'm going to do is bring in the framed Florets stamp set. If I can find it. I had it. Ah, here we go. Yes, is this it? No. Ooh, I got a lot of stuff here to show you. I've been showing and telling and haha, yes. Oh, these are the dies I was looking for. Hallelujah. Couldn't find them anywhere. Now I have them. Okay, so if I need that, I have that, but now where's the stamp set? Okay, give me just a minute, and I'm going to gather up some of these show and tell projects and clear my space, which is how all things are revealed for me. Just clear the space, Candy, and then you'll find it. So this is the stamp set that comes as part of the bundle. And I am going to grab this branch. I really like that. Well, Laura, thank you for saying that you miss my twice weekly Facebook Lives. I appreciate being missed. That's helpful. Honestly, that would be really pretty. But I have another idea. So let's see where we can go with this. Okay. Clear the decks here a little bit. And I don't even have a... Let's see. I need a chamois. And that one's dry. Let's see. Okay, here we go. Chamois is here. Let's clear this. And let's use that. Now, this is going to go back here. Again, framed and festive. You need this stamp set. And I haven't even shown you tonight, but here is my host code for November. So use your my host code when you place your order, unless you're a demonstrator, then you get to place your own order. And I will send you a gift. Okay. Susan, I'm glad you're here. You haven't missed too much. We did our first card we are doing the framed and festive stamp set tonight with a bunch of leftovers from a card class I was prepping for. So what I'm thinking is, because I'm thinking we're going to go here, oh, I thought I smudged it. It was just a piece of lint. Actually, that's kind of cool without even putting that on there. I don't know. Do we like that little pink frame? Or do we like it kind of bare? That's kind of cool as well. Wow. Lots of options here, ladies and gentlemen. And then we can, if we want to, that's probably too much. I love, love, love these guys. Aren't they just gorgeous? I just saw a whole stack of them and I thought, oh my gosh, I just want to do something with that. But see, I've already done something with just those. So I want to kind of go this direction. I want to use without the pink. Okay, that's kind of what I'm thinking too, Corinne. You've had some great ideas for me tonight. So what I am going to do, because I'm not going to use the branches like that, I think I'm going to stamp the branch all the way around. So let's try that and see what happens. So here's Rich Razzleberry. I love tone on tone, and I'm just going to stamp one up here in this corner without the pink. Okay, 2 votes. 2 votes for no pink. And then we're going to go in this corner. And then we're going to do the same thing here, and we're going to create like a double frame. So we'll have the frame with the branch, and we'll have the die cut frame as well. And I think that we will have a proper frame for our Merry Christmas wish. So this is actually going to be pretty simple. Kind of a clean and simple card. I mean, really, do you need much else? Is that, I don't know. I think that's stunning, people. These are just leftover pieces. And I think that is really elegant. I think I could tie a bow with something and be done. Or I might add some of those pretty embellishments. I'm really liking this. I think that's gorgeous. Without anything else. This is like stamping and paper with just that, with these dies. I am in love with these dies, and I'm in love with these dies with this rose gold paper. Okay, so I'm getting some love about how it is lovely just the way it is. So let's add just a tiny, tiny bit of liquid glue. I don't want it to be splodging everywhere. So we'll go just a tiny, tiny bit. And we're going to moosh it out so that it's not going to be going everywhere. Okay, now just enough to hold it in place. You could use your adhesive sheets with this, and that would be if you wanted it to really, really be strong and secure. But I think this is going to, I have strategically placed it in all 4 corners, as it were. Now, this is going to be popped up on dimensionals, and I think we're done. I mean, this is like the essence of a simple card. But the elements are also pretty. And this is also a great example of how you can use this set without the designer series paper. To me, the designer series paper is a showstopper, and I absolutely love it, and I'm going to love using it. But then the paper is only available through December. This bundle is going to be in the spring catalog. So I want to know how to use it without the paper. And this is how you use it without the paper. Oh my goodness. I'm digging it. I'm digging it, digging it. Okay, now let's see if we're going to add, we could just add some pearls or something. Let's try. Let's see how these look. If we do some Blackberry Bliss on here, and let's just do a couple of these and see whether we want to add them or not. But I will say that would definitely be keeping our color scheme very much tied in. Again, these are the gold adhesive backed swirls that are part of the whole collection, the whole Fitting Florets collection. So let's see, do we want to add these, or is it going to be too much? Oh, I like them. I like it. I like it a lot. Now, I normally do 3. Is 1 enough? Let's see. Oh, yes. There's number 2. Now, we can't leave 2 because it looks odd. So let's add our 3rd. And so kind of what I'm sharing with you tonight, besides some fun designs with little leftover pieces from a major die cutting session, is how gorgeous these dies look with this rose gold paper, which you may have overlooked in the annual catalog, and I think you need to have a look at it. And then the other thing I'm highlighting is how you can take these swirls and use them, make them into whatever color you want. What are we going to do? Oh, look how pretty they look on the frame, too. Oh, I could have just put them on the frame, but I didn't, so I think we're going to go like that. I don't know. They would have been really cool all the way around the frame, too. Okay, let's see. Yes, so just to clarify, these are only available through the end of December, as is the stamp set here, which is the Christmas one, which makes sense, and the designer series paper. So if you like the designer series paper, so I showed you these projects with the paper. It's absolutely gorgeous paper. And there are 2 sheets of this, and see, I colored the berries pink on this one. And then these I did without the paper, just to kind of give you some good examples of how to use it with and without the paper. So the paper is available through December, the stamp set, and the swirls. Now the bundle itself, which is this stamp set and these dies, these are a sneak peek, and they will be in our spring catalog. So, okay, I think that we are going to go with that. So, and pretty simple, using leftover die pieces. This one has a little bit more going on than I would typically do, but I like it. And yeah. And then the fact that you can color these gold adhesive back swirls. So yeah, that is it. I'm telling you, you could crank this. If you needed to make a lot of Christmas cards, this one would come together really quickly. This is a Stamped Ink and Paper card with just these little guys here. And I do think they're really pretty. There was something else I was going to show you. Is there something else? No, I think that's it for tonight. So I will download this to YouTube. If you're watching on YouTube, I really appreciate a thumbs up and hit the subscribe button. Once again, here is the host code for November. And once again, if you are interested in being part of my Twist Club, this is the last day. So, I mean, it's already evening, so, you know, you've only got like a few hours to sign up. But these are already being prepped and ready to go out in the mail next week. And you do get a half a pack of the paper with this, and you do get this green, a full roll of the green ribbon. You get a little bow of this one. And then you also get these pretty pearls, which are another element that you can color to tie in with what you're doing. And then if you're a club member, I'm also giving you this little gift card holder. So that is it for tonight. I still have to pack. I got lots of stuff to finish up, hopefully tidy up the studio just a wee bit before I head out for tomorrow. Thank you so much for tuning in, and be sure that you have liked my page here on Sweet Stamper. Southern Sweet Stampers is my team, and I will be broadcasting live from Arlington, Texas at the Stampin' Up! On Stage local convention, and I will be showing you what I can show you, which is some of the fun that we're having. I can't show you the products and stuff, or I can't show you the books. I can show you any kind of products that I get. So there'll be lots of fun. I can show you some samples and things like that. And so stay tuned, because I leave tomorrow. I have my first event tomorrow evening, and then I come home Sunday. So that's it for tonight. Thank you so much for tuning in. Take care, and God bless.